Hi, and welcome to Porch Time with Bill Benson. I'm Bill Benson. Fall is here, it's cooling down a bit, and I'm happy to always be on the porch with great friends and musicians. And this episode is no different. You've been watching for a while, and on this episode I have Glenn Roth, finger-style
What's up, Bill?
guitarist and extraordinaire, and
thank you.
So happy to have you on my porch.
It's great to be on the porch. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I can't remember the first time I met you, but I remember the first time meeting you and listening to you play, and I just was like,
nice.
You know, just everything that you did, whether it was covers, originals, or whatever. So
I truly appreciate that.
We go through time quickly here on the porch, so I want to play as much music as possible.
Yes.
So have at it.
All right, here I go, Bill. Well, thanks for having me. It's good to be here. And I just got back from my Midwest tour, so I'm going to start out with this song of mine called The Great Plains. The Great Plains.
I sit back and listen to guitarists like you, and I just think, I know that it doesn't necessarily all just happen because you want it to.
Yeah,
it takes hours of practice and time and effort and so on. But
I was working on it today, just before I got here. Work on it every day, and I've been playing guitar for over 30 years now, since I was a little kid, since I was 7, and I play more now than I ever did, and it's just like working out. You got to work out every day to stay in shape with it.
Right. Now, where did you first pick up your finger-style desire?
It started at an early age. I was interested in classical guitar and was into heavy metal as well. So I learned, Randy Rhoads' D and Rick Emmett's Midsummer's Daydream, and then Dust in the Wind was one of the first finger picking riffs that I learned. And then, you know, always knew about Michael Hedges growing up, and then it wasn't until I saw the great Tommy Emmanuel in 2000 what it really was an eye-opening experience for me, and you know, really inspired me and led me down the road that I'm on now.
Nice.
So.
Now, how many different tunings do you use in your music?
Many, you know, I'll say around 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does a guitar tech hand you your guitar and say, here you
one
go?
day. Yeah. Yeah. For now, this trusty tuner right here, and the best ear I could have, you know, is keeping me in tune.
Right.
And you know, being ready, experience, knowing how to jump to certain tunings at the right time.
So the first song that you wrote.
Yeah, that's a song that's actually on my most recent album. It's a song called Saalbach 92, and I went on a trip to Saalbach, Austria with my parents in 1992, and I went under one agreement that I could bring my guitar with me. So they let me bring the acoustic, and I wrote that melody, and decided to you know, bring it out of the vault, and it's on the newest album. Yes, a song called Saalbach 92.
Well, the album that I did in 2015, I included a song I wrote when I was 16.
Nice.
And was like, I knew I needed to have it there because it meant something, and it was a piece of your history.
Yeah, it's special.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a special tune for me as well.
So, so play another.
Yeah, this is a special song for me. This is a song I wrote for my father. He was a great man, and this is a song called For Ernie. Thanks, Phil. Thank you.
So
I'm going to switch to my next tuning here.
go for it. You can answer a question for me.
I could.
So October 21st, you and
Yes.
I are on the same, we're doing a Farmington Acoustic Music Festival.
Yes.
Glenn opens up the show, and there's a lot of great acts and some seminars, and it's from, I think, noon to 6 p.m.
Yeah.
And it should be a lot of fun.
It's both days, October 21st and 22nd.
Yes.
But definitely show up at noon on the 21st
There you go.
to see myself kick off the fest.
And I come in right after him.
then Bill's right after.
Stay from noon to 2 if you have plans.
Good move.
And so, what else is happening for you?
Well, I'm real excited about that, about the Farmington Acoustic Music Fest. And a week before that, I'm going to be at the Connecticut Guitar Society's Guitar Day. So during the day at Central Connecticut University, I'm going to be doing a workshop along with other luthiers and other musicians. There's going to be a lot of workshops going on at Central that day, which is October 14th. And then later that night, I'm going to be doing my own concert, guitar performance at the Connecticut Guitar Society's church up in Hartford. So definitely check out the Connecticut Guitar Society's website for more info.
It's what can be frustrating as a musician sometimes that, and I've been blessed and fortunate to be a busy one. But those, except for, the 14th, I'm double booked that day. So I can't come and see you, which I wish I could.
That's all right. That's always a good thing to do.
It is a good thing. On the 21st, I have the acoustic show, festival, and then I have a night show. So, when people say, there's no place to hear live music anywhere, I'm like, well, there is. You just have to go look for it a little
Every
bit.
night it's out there, especially in Connecticut.
Yeah. So, what's your next piece of music?
This is a piece that was inspired by the Twilight Zone television show. I went through a phase, one of my favorite shows, and my girlfriend Grace and I, we were watching every episode. I was composing this song, and it seemed fitting. So this is a song of mine called Another Dimension. Use my looper down here. I don't know if you guys could see this on TV, but got some help down here.
Yes. Here, can I touch that finger? I just want a little bit
That's
of that.
cool. give you some power.
Give me
there.
some juice there. Yeah, it's an incredible pleasure for me to have folks like you on this show, and I just sit and marvel at it. And watching your face as you play, you go from you focus to determination to joy to so you go through this cycle and you can tell that. And this is where I look at instrumentalists specifically, is as a singer I can sing an emotion, and hopefully I've done it correctly. But if you're not vocalizing, you've got to get your message through that.
Yeah, just the music.
And so when it does happen, like that, it's incredible. So
thanks so much, Bill. Yeah, well, it's definitely challenging to express how you're feeling sometimes and get the right notes and the right vibe on the guitar.
Right.
But to me, it's an exploration of all the different tunings I'm in, and it's kind of like different territories of the guitar depending on how my guitar is tuned. So now I'm in a different tuning. I'm in a drop C, drop G tuning. So now everything's a little different now.
Yeah, and beautiful.
Thanks.
So now, when you practice, you practice scales, you practice songs, you try different things.
Yeah.
When you write something, where do you go to get that?
That's a good question. I was writing today because some days I work on arranging songs. Sometimes I work on playing jazz guitar, whatever, different styles I want to work on.
Right.
But today was a day where I've been, and more recently, trying to really concentrate on writing my own music. And so for me, it starts with the tuning. I'm either in standard tuning, and it's going to portray some sort of riff that I'm vibing on in that tuning, or I'll be in this, say this tuning, and so that's a song I've been working on for a year, a groove like that, and it just starts with a riff or a groove like that, and I like to see where it takes me. It almost kind of leads me through itself sometimes, which is a good thing.
Well, I know that as a songwriter myself, but I'm lyrically, everything's lyrical for me, is that I will get an idea in my head, a thought in my brain, and then I'm obsessed until it comes out on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
So I imagine it's somewhat similar, But but as a seasoned guitarist,
thank you.
You have, and also as an instrumentalist, you have to. You may. It's not as easy as writing a lyric down.
Yeah. Well, to me, I mean, it works both ways. To me, I'm amazed with people who write great lyrics, and and then. With me, sometimes it's like working on these songs for years. I have certain songs that are in my vault that I've been plucking on for many years now, and they can come to life in one day, or it could take months. So the tune I've been working on today, I was just traveling around. I was very inspired, and so this song, I'm feeling like it might come to light soon. We'll see.
Nice.
Got to get back to it.
Excellent. So we. It's crazy. The time goes by so quickly on this porch. It's fun. Yeah, it's fun. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
We have maybe 30 seconds or so to tell people out there where to look for you, where to find you, where to talk about.
Well, you viewers can check me out at glenroth.com with 2 N's. Definitely go on my YouTube channel, become a subscriber. That's Glenn Roth on YouTube. Give my Facebook page a like, and check out all my tunes on Spotify and any other social media sites you might find me on.
And you got to listen to him play Bohemian Rhapsody and a bunch of those other cover songs that really, you know the song, and there's nothing missing. So it's
Thanks,
great.
I appreciate that. Yeah, those are all on my YouTube channel. So check those out.
All right, so play us out.
All right, I'm going to finish up with a song. Thank you for having me on, Bill.
My pleasure.
I'm going to finish up with a song of mine called Mountain Theme. Thank you, Bill. Thanks for having me on. My
pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks for watching.
Yep.